Hello everyone. Today we're just going to run through the features of a Chrome Remote Desktop. This is a tool from Google that allows you to connect to your home or work machine from another machine or any other location. It's fairly straightforward to install, just requires the Chrome browser and an account logged on each machine. For today's demo we've actually created two virtual machines, one to act as the office machine and one to act as a demo remote machine to connect to the office machine. So one is called Office PC and the second one is called Home PC. They're both Windows 10 machines. They both have the Chrome browser installed. So we're going to just go ahead and install the Chrome Remote Desktop onto our remote one first. So as I mentioned, you do need to be logged into your Google Chrome account. So you can see here. So I'm going to go Chrome Remote Desktop. I'm going to go over to Remote Access. I'm going to go Setup Remote Access. Click the download link. Again, this is on our remote machine that we're going to be connecting into. Select Add to Chrome. Add extension. You can see it's downloading here on the left hand side. Just give it a second. I'm going to go to accept and install. Say yes to allow to install. Okay, so choose a name. In this case we're just going to call it Office PC for the sake of keeping it as simple as possible. If you had multiple PCs or you've just different name PCs, you can call them whatever is familiar and makes it easy to remember. So go ahead and click next. I'm going to choose a pin. This is the pin we're going to be prompted to when we make an attempt to connect to the machine from our home office or our other location. So I suggest you pick a reasonably decent length pin. They recommend over 6 numbers, so let's just pick something straightforward. Okay, we'll hit start. Just say no to that for a second. Okay, so you can see that we've now installed the remote desktop component on our Office PC. It says it's online here. There's just one or two other things that you need to take into consideration before you make an attempt to connect to the remote machine, and that's the power and hibernation settings for the machine. If the machine goes to sleep or goes into hibernation mode, it's not going to be available, so you need to just make sure that these settings are turned off. So I'm just going to set the power to never. Okay, so now let's move on to our home machine. Okay, so we have our home machine up here. It's the same process again, very similar. Again, we're logged in to our Gmail or Google account. We'll search for Chrome Remote Desktop. Okay, it's there in the prompt. I'm going to download it. Okay, so here you can see in the previous screen on the other machine we had set up the remote device. So now we can see it here because we're logged into the same account. If you were logged into a different account, this wouldn't be visible here. So we're going to click on connect. I'm going to be prompted to install the Chrome Remote Desktop here possibly. Okay, so just enter our PIN. We're going to hit go. Okay, so you can now see our office machine here in the background. Just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to bring up both screens for both machines in the same window here. and we'll be able to see both of them running at the same time and moving the mouse around and stuff. So this is our remote one here on the left hand side, and this is our home one. As you can see, as I click the various icons on the home machine, I am actually in fact connected inside the remote machine. If I can connect here and just open Notepad, you can see the same thing. So Notepad's now open on my remote machine. I can test, I can edit documents, I can do whatever else I need to do. I can also transfer files backwards and forwards. I pretty much run any applications that are installed on a remote machine that I've connected into. And that's it, it's as simple as that. Whilst this is handy for small single-use instances or home machines to connect into, I wouldn't recommend it for commercial use. I would recommend a VPN with two-factor authentication and a more secure setup. But for incidental use or occasional use in a small environment, this is perfectly fine and it's free. Okay, that's it folks. Thanks very much. I hope you liked the videos. If you would like to like and subscribe, that'd be great.